Good morning, children, and welcome to today's session. So today we are here with the capital adjustments in the chapter of admission of a partner. You can have a look at the board very carefully. There are two types of capital adjustments that we are going to discuss. First is when the new partner brings proportionate capital. If it is given in the question that the capital of the new partner has to be proportionate on the basis of the adjusted capital of the old partners, then this is called the first capital adjustment, and the condition is the capital of the new partner is not given in the question. We have to find out his capital. Now what is the second capital adjustment? As you can have a look at the board, when the old partner's capital is adjusted on the basis of new partner's capital. Here the capital of the new partner would be given. So these are the two capital adjustments if we are talking about admission. In one adjustment, the new partner's capital is not given, and in the second one the new partner's capital is given. So today we are going to discuss with the first capital adjustment in this particular section, when the new partner brings in proportionate capital. So I take up an example just to make you understand that how it happens. We take up an example. Okay, have a look at the example very carefully. A and B are the partners having their capitals of rupees 24,000 and 16,000 respectively after all adjustments. After all the adjustments have been made in the capital account that you have already learned in the previous chapters, their capital balances are 24,000 and 16,000 respectively. In a totality, 40,000 is their capital after all adjustments. They admit C for 1/5 share, and he has to bring proportionate capital. Now the question is very clear that C has been admitted for 1/5 share and his capital has to be proportionate. His capital is not given. This is the first capital adjustment. Okay, let us take a look at how we are going to calculate the capital of the new partner. So here is the formula. Capital of the new firm. New firm means after the admission of C, the new firm shall be having the capital as per this formula. Adjusted capital, which is the adjusted capital of A and B in this question, divided by the new ratio of old partners multiplied by the new ratio of new partner. This is the formula for calculating the capital of the firm. And after that, we are going to go with the capital which is adjusted for both the partners A and B, that is 40,000. Rather, I should mention it, capital of the new firm, new partner I shall write. Capital of the new partner, as I have already multiplied it with the ratio, it shall be capital of the new partner. Okay, now the adjusted capital of the old partners was 40,000 because 24,000 plus 16,000, that comes down to 40,000, the adjusted capital of the old partners, divided by the new ratio of old partners. How can we calculate the new ratio of old partners? Let the capital of the entire firm equals to 1 and minus C's share. This is C's share for 1. The new partner's share is 1/5. Then 1 minus 1/5. It comes down as 4/5. This is the ratio of old partners, but the new ratio, the new share, after giving the C's share multiplied by the new partner's share, then it will be 40,000 divided by 4/5 multiplied by 1/5. Then the new partner's capital shall be 10,000. New partner means C's capital shall be 10,000. I'll explain once more. Capital of the new partner shall be calculated by this formula: adjusted capital of old partners divided by new ratio of old partners multiplied by new ratio of new partner. Adjusted capital of both the partners after all adjustment 40,000 because 24 plus 16 in this question. Then new ratio will be 1 minus 1/5. If the entire firm's profit is 1, after giving C's share, the remaining share will be 4/5, which is the share of A plus B, multiplied by the new partner's share, and the new partner's share of capital shall be 10,000. Now how we are going to represent the new partner's share? Let us have a look at the capital account. Here is the capital account of all the three partners that I have made. Suppose the whatever balances were there, they were not given in the question, so I have not taken it. by balance brought down, you will bring down the balances from the previous balance sheet and you will write in old partners capital as they will be given in the question, whatever question it is. Then revaluation profits, then any reserves treatment, then premium for goodwill if the new partner has brought in, then it has to be distributed in the sacrificing ratio, that will be adjusted. If any reserve is happening on the asset side, that will be distributed among these two old partners, and the adjusted capital is calculated as 24,000 and 16,000. This is the adjusted capital which is given in this question, all calculated. These things, if any question carries, then you have to solve it. Okay, then we can calculate the adjusted capital and we have to write in what? To balance carried down. Now we will close this account up to here. Then we will double balance the account. We will write this balance again below the closings. That will be by balance brought down. Again we have written as, you can see over here, 24,000 and 16,000. This is the adjusted capital for A and B which has been brought down from here. Okay, then the new capital as we have calculated 10,000, so we can write by bank and the new capital under the column of new partner, that is 10,000. By bank 10,000 in C's column, you can see over here. And then again we are going to balance it to balance carried down on the debit side. We will again write to balance carried down on the debit side of partners capital account as 24,000, 16,000 and 10,000. This is how the capital account shall be closed. I hope that you must have understood the first capital adjustment, the condition. The capital of the new partner is not given and the capital of old partners have to be proportionate. He has to bring proportionate capital. We'll see you in the next session for the second capital adjustment.